Click.
Sorry.
I can't. Why can't?
Hey friends, welcome back. We are going to be doing the Interfaith Q&A. And I put a bunch of different question boxes on my stories on both Snapchat and Instagram, and I got a bunch of questions. So if you didn't know, Hence is Mormon, he's LDS, and I'm Roman Catholic. So we do come from two different backgrounds, pretty similar family structures though. So yeah, should we just get into it?
Yep.
Okay. Question 1. Are your kids going to choose what faith they want to pursue, or have you already chosen a faith for them? Do you want to answer that?
Yeah. All right. So what we've decided is that, at least for the peace of mind of Katie, that they would be baptized Catholic. And then what we would do is we would then spend equal amounts of time where we would go as a family to her church and then as a family to mine. And we would teach them in their early learning years, and they would then, as they grow up and they get to that age where they can make that choice to either join one or the other, that they can then make that choice.
Okay. Question 2. Do you guys ever sit down and talk about your faith together?
Usually.
Yeah.
On Sunday.
Yeah, on Sundays.
We've had other conversations about it occasionally.
Yeah.
We're both Christian, we both believe in Christ and God and
Yeah.
all that, but like there are still some things that like are different about our religions, like the belief in baptizing babies versus my belief in baptism. We do baptism at like the age of 8, and so
Yep. That actually leads really well into the next question.
wow.
It's, what is the biggest thing you can't see eye to eye on? I don't know, I'm looking at you in the eyes pretty well. Let's see.
Look over here.
Maybe not the biggest, but the most annoying is whether or not the Virgin Mary stayed a virgin. At least for me.
Yeah.
What about you?
As I say, I'm gonna have to go with the Trinity, because we believe that they are 3 separate, distinct beings, and that God is just the collective idea of them all. So,
Well, we believe it's 3 distinct beings, but all are God. Do you ever have doubts or fears that your partner will change after a few years? No, because I'm expecting him to change after a few years. I hope he's not the same as he is right now. You know, it's just like people change as they get older. That look was such I need a drink.
yes, change is good.
Yes, change is good.
On to the next question.
Change should not be feared. What is the biggest struggle with deciding to get engaged at such a young age?
Parents.
You know my mom watches these videos.
I know.
Okay.
Shut it down. I feel like you have stronger feelings about this one.
Oh?
Yeah.
The biggest struggle is getting criticism from people who don't really know us. It's like a lot of people like to predict our doom.
Which I don't get.
Like, oh, you're so young, your marriage isn't going to last.
It's like everybody talks like, oh yeah, let's be happy all the time. And then everybody's like, death, doom, and destruction is upon you. And it's like, come on. Really?
Shake the camera.
Oh, I'm sorry. I smack things, I'm sorry. Like that.
Okay.
Keep that in.
You edit.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
That's a mental note.
Are there some people who are more supportive than others?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do you scream like that?
But yes, there are some people who are more supportive than others. I think people have different ways of showing when they're supportive too.
That's true.
Because like my dad, he set up both of his retirement funds.
Yep.
So.
Are you scared of growing up too fast or losing your social life in the process? If so, how do you overcome that? Sometimes sometimes you have to grow up. And sometimes, unfortunately, you have to learn to grow up pretty quick. You, unfortunately, don't have the luxury to be a kid forever. And when you're with someone that you want to be a grown-up with, who, you can say, yeah, we can be grown-ups and then we can have kids. Yeah. You learn that you make that exception, and you can find yourself growing up fairly quickly. About social life,
he doesn't have one.
No, sit back. But you can still have a social life. Let's say, but you can still go out and have a boys' night, hang out with the guys, and girls. You can go out and you can have a day with the girls. It's not. It's not, being married isn't a game over. It's just a level up.
What is one mistake you think new interfaith couples will make? I think the biggest mistake newer interfaith couples will make is assuming that because they love each other, all problems are going to go away. It's a big one. You definitely have to be able to sit down and talk about your differences, what you believe, because that can cause conflicts. Because people are very strong about their faith, and they want other people to be strong in their faith too, and so it can definitely lead to some conflict. How do your families feel about your interfaith marriage? My parents don't care.
I'll say, I don't think they care.
I don't think they really care.
I'll say, I know, family is a big thing in my religion, and we have a lot of family things that I'm not, missing out on anything. Yes, I do have to give something up, but that's part of love, that's part of marriage, that's part of life. You're gonna be giving up things at one point or another.
Yeah, my parents don't care. The only person who I think I might care are my godparents, but they're not gonna hold it against either of us.
Yeah, they're not going to be
openly rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would keep it very well hidden if they were actually upset about it. How do you deal with haters in your relationship? Both for being young and for being an interfaith couple.
Block them out.
When do you want kids? With 3 question marks. About 2 years after we're married.
2 years after we get married.
The point is, we're still very young. Childish. A child can't raise a child.
That's fair. Getting back to the, sometimes you gotta grow up.
Yes. That's all of our questions.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for us.
Hello. What's up?
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for us. Feel free to ask any other questions. We'll probably be doing another one of these at some point in the future. Well, stay tuned.
I know. Well,
until next time.
toodles. I'm a bird.
I'm a bird. Caw.
Caw.